Many would say that the best way to understand a foreign culture is to live in that country, walk the streets with the natives, gain firsthand experience. Our next guest is a pro at that and is encouraging others to learn and live abroad. And here's the key: there are grants to make those dreams a reality. Stephanie Clater joins us now to tell us more about it. Stephanie, welcome back. How you been?
I've been great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, have you gone somewhere else random that I've probably never heard of or been to experience yet?
So I actually got to live in Colombia for 10 months. It was through the Fulbright Program.
What is the Fulbright Program for those that aren't aware?
So it is run through the United States State Department, and it's been around since the 30s, the 1930s. And basically, it's an intercultural exchange. So you're allowed to go to another country. The U.S. government pays you a stipend. You live there. And the specific program that I was involved in, I taught English at a college in Bogota, Colombia.
Wow, why did you choose to go the Fulbright way? Because I know a lot of people in academia choose that route.
It's amazing because, you know, you have the support of the United States government in case if something happens, they'll be able to take you out of there. You get a stipend. So I was paid $1,000 a month, and I taught for 20 hours a week at a college. The rest of the time I got to travel the country, explore many of the various cities in Colombia, go to a lot of the festivals. And so I thought it was just a great program, and I applied when I was in college, and right after I graduated, that's when I went.
Do people have to be in college to do the Fulbright program?
For the Fulbright program, they require that you have a bachelor's degree. So usually you do it after you graduate from college, or if you're doing research, there's also research grants that you can get to do some of your research for your master's.
Wow, what's one of the greatest things that you gained from doing the Fulbright program and from living abroad?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was an amazing experience. I would say it definitely made me fluent in Spanish. I mean, I lived in Colombia. And back then, there weren't many Americans visiting, so I had to speak Spanish all day, every day. So I think that was the greatest gift, but also just being able to problem solve, being able to live on my own, learn how to become an adult. I had to live in an apartment. I had to pay my bills. I had to use public transportation. And I had to do a project on the side. And so mine was to study Afro-Colombian culture. And so I basically devised my own project. I went to different regions of the country and interviewed different people, set this up. And it was just so exciting, and the information was so informative, and I felt that more Americans needed to learn about the Afro-Colombians, that I ended up including it in a book.
And is that where Black Trekking came from?
Yes.
All right, tell me about Black Trekking, your book here.
So the book, Black Trekking, My Journey Living in Latin America, it just basically talks about Colombia versus Dominican Republic when I lived abroad in the Dominican Republic.
You lived there too?
Yes, I did.
You live everywhere.
Just those two in the United States. But I compare both countries, and I talk about what it means to be Black in Latin America, also my experience as a Black American woman. And I talk about, you know, the struggles you go through living abroad, and then also places to visit.
What are the struggles that you found when living abroad?
So, I mean, there was a lot of challenges. When I moved to Colombia, they were changing presidents, and there was a car bombing the first week.
Oh.
But I wasn't anywhere near it. I was like 100 streets away. So, you know, you deal with those type of things. Just learning how to find somewhere to live. In Colombia, I kind of had to live with a roommate. I wasn't able to just go and get my own apartment. So I talk about that. Going to work every day. I was like in my 20s teaching college students, so I had to learn how to teach English and teach English, so adapting to that environment. The everyday life, but you're in a foreign country, so every day there's challenges, there's things that are new to you that you're experiencing, and you survive. And I think that's the greatest reward from it, is just learning how to survive and enjoy learning about another culture.
Wow, and it was able to immerse you in that culture, and it brought you to where you are now. Stephanie, thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Would you ever do a Fulbright again?
Oh, I would, any day.
Yeah?
Best job ever.
That's a selling point right there. Thank you so much, Stephanie.